Welcome back to Persona 4 Golden. Yes, and you were going to say something about the other thing you saw?
Yes, I just remembered the third one. So I watched a series on Prime Video, which is like one of the few times I've actually used the damn thing. I watched Batman Caped Crusader.
Electricity will work. This will be
From the same person who made Batman the Animated Series in the 90s.
Oh!
Good old Bruce Timm.
Oh!
Obviously, the classic Batman voice has passed away. Which means we don't have that. However, what we do get is a very interesting take on this. It's only 10 episodes, which is very disappointing. I was hoping there would be more. He has taken this in such a weird alt universe direction that I was not expecting. So there are some like race changes on some characters, which is not the worst. Honestly, it's fucking DC or Marvel or comics. You can make whatever changes like that you want. I don't give a shit. It's not like you're changing a Little Mermaid, in which case I have like a slight problem with it because you have a very specific character.
That should do it.
Yeah.
And no, alt universe like ideas behind that.
And I think why they made Nick Fury black in the comics was because they were setting up the MCU and they had Samuel L. Jackson in mind for Nick Fury, so they kind of redesigned Nick Fury to be Samuel L. Jackson.
Like,
So it's interesting when they redesign it with a certain idea in mind.
well, I mean, look at Ryu. He was designed to look like that one actor that ends up playing him in the live-action version.
Yeah.
But no, like
I'll do a quick scan.
when it's such a massively unique. I'm trying to think of another character that's not Disneyfied, and I don't know why I have this issue specifically. It shouldn't bother me, but it does a little bit when it comes to these specific ones. But taking a character that is so well known to this point, but you have no idea of like, oh, there's an alternate universe version. Like, it'd be one thing if you were telling a completely different story and not just remaking The Little Mermaid from the ground up again. In which case, cool. Make a new story for this, what is essentially new character. Don't just rehash the old thing. It's lazy. Anyway, back to the actual thing.
Yeah, I heard like that the Disney live action remakes really need to stop.
You people really don't like Beauty and the Beast right now, or not Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping
White.
Beauty. Yeah, Snow White. They do not like it, and I don't blame them. From the commercials I've seen, those fucking dwarves are horrifying.
Leave it to us.
I heard that the evil queen had, or like one of the evil queen's henchmen has like 7. Like, I want to say gnomes. I could be wrong, here, but like the anti-7 dwarfs, and I'm just like, do you really need to add this new group of characters?
You need
Just
to watch your
like,
health, Senpai.
if they're going to do this, make a different story.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate the fucking Lion King live action movie. I will praise that they tried to do something new and tell a prequel with Mufasa and Scar. Good job. You made something that was at least derivative, if not derivative, new. It was not something that existed already. Good job. You want to do something in this new medium? Do a new thing. Don't rehash what already exists.
Okay, here's the stairs.
Anyway, gonna hold on.
How foolish. Even if you learn of the truth, people will not find joy. What is best for mankind is to return to the world, to the void of its origin, where they need not shy away from the truth. All that exists will be a thick fog and the wreathing shadows, a tranquility called peace that will last forever.
Oh, so are we doing instrumentality?
Maybe. Everything that has been wished for and been chosen by mankind, I shall abide by their decision. Yeah, like,
This is too much.
Don't you mean Rei Ayanami?
Go on like this.
yeah, like, perfection for who is like, how is that a perfect world with shadows
Darkness
killing
will
off
work.
mankind?
Is her goal here still to subsume the world in fog, or is it different? Because I thought we stopped the whole subsume the world in fog thing. That was the other one.
I thought she said the world would be shrouded in a fog with wreathing with shadows.
The words are writhing, but yes.
Writhing, sorry.
But the point is, she's still trying to do the thing, even though the god that was supposed to help her do that is dead, essentially.
Yeah.
I couldn't
And wasn't Nanatame's form
this.
some god of fog?
Yeah,
as
it was the fog
well?
one. Yeah. No, he was something else. I forget what his was.
Oh, okay.
The winds blow.
Because it was only after Namatame that the fog really started kicking in, didn't it?
Yeah. Power charge.
But anyway, back to
That was
Batman.
so cool.
Batman
Yeah.
is very interesting in that this is a Batman who has basically using the persona of Bruce Wayne as a tool more than anything else.
Oh.
Barbara Gordon is also an adult in this one, or at least a young adult, and she's a public defender.
Someone finish it off. Naoto-kun can't use her persona now.
And is constantly like having arguments with her father about like whether or not criminals should be forgiven, or like looking at circumstance.
I know in The Batman, was she a high school student? I've only seen like a few episodes of that, and I really forget.
I've only seen a handful as well. I want to say at most she's a college student. At
go,
most,
He could be high school.
yes.
Good answer.
I'm leaning toward high school, but college I would also say is possible. She's not a full-grown adult with a job.
And I know like Robin is a few years younger than her.
I don't remember Robin in that show. But yeah, the interesting bits in this are absolutely like how they're taking these villains and Batman, right? Ooh, what does Spellmaster do?
Oh no.
Halves SP cost for magic skills. That's really good. I wish we could... well, it doesn't matter now. We can't turn it into a fucking card anyway, but it's good. That'll be a great pass-on skill later.
Well, if it nullifies wind, reduces damage from wind attacks, so...
Do we have... we don't have Nullify Wind on here. We have Resist.
You look at the stats.
I see. I see
wind,
that,
no.
but I'm trying to understand if we get rid of... You know what? Go ahead. Do it. I'm curious now. Is it just naturally nulling wind?
Naturally nulling wind.
Okay. I wasn't sure if the resist was boosting that into a null or something.
And
Nope.
and damn it. This is the one time when I want to be greedy.
Oh, that's not cute.
So, I'm gonna tell you this right away, alright? So, you want to know who the... Take a wild guess which of the Batman villains we run into first.
Is it a... Because you're giving me a question like this, is it a lesser known...
No, it is not lesser known. It is one of the more known.
Oh. Well, that was a big flash.
It's stormy
Okay.
here.
Yeah, like it's stormy over here too. And we're like 30 minutes, 40 minutes apart.
Yeah.
30 maybe. So I'm surprised that the storm is that wide. I will maybe say Riddler.
No, in fact, I don't think we... No, we don't get to see the Riddler at all in this.
Now Tokun's hurt pretty bad.
Not the Riddler.
Two-Face.
Come on! Take that!
Later on, we will see Two-Face, but he is not the first one.
Oh. So...
Unless... No, I don't even think then. We do see Harvey Dent, who is pre-Two-Face.
Right.
But I'm trying to think if he shows up before the villain. He might, but he's not the one I'm thinking of. Since he's not a villain at that point. He's still just the DA going for mayor.
Scarecrow.
Who?
Scarecrow.
Nope. Also don't see him. I thought we did for a second, but we don't.
Joker would be way too obvious.
Yeah, you're right. And in fact, we don't get to see Joker except for a teaser for episode 11, which as far as I'm aware doesn't exist.
So, I'm just, the only other villain I can think of is Mr. Freeze.
Oh, you're gonna kick yourself because you're missing the last big one.
Catwoman.
No. I did forget about her.
Scarecrow, Riddler. There's Killer Croc, but I would consider him a B, like a second tier.
I agree.
Clayface? No, or would that be second tier as well?
He would be second tier, but I'll tell you, he shows up in episode 2.
Oh, so I wait. Let me stand up so I can kick myself. Okay, who is it?
The Penguin.
How?
Counting on you. Someone else's turn.
How did you forget him?
Now, Tokun, you're on a roll.
You went through all of them, and that was the one you missed.
Oh, nice move, Senpai.
You forgot about the flightless bird. Alright, so do you want to know the thing that's going on with the Penguin?
Does it involve umbrellas? Because I know that's his shtick.
I mean, yes and no.
All right, only two.
What? Wait. Okay. Resisted.
4200.
Yes. I know we discussed this maybe like last session.
Oh,
or
absolutely, we
maybe-
did.
Yeah. Maybe it was even on the same enemy.
I don't remember which enemy. It might have been.
But that's just ridiculous that Resist did that. And I know there was like the white mech. Like it was weak against lightning and the lightning did 4 damage.
Yep. Oh, I forget. Was the mecha mini boss or was it just a regular enemy?
No, it was just a regular enemy.
Okay.
And the other elements that it weren't weak to, it was doing like 13, 15 damage.
Huh.
There? I know one is one is the other. I'm pretty sure.
They're the same enemy, I think.
Oh, okay.
Am I wearing the right clothes?
What?
Yes, Naoto, you are, because they are adorable on you.
Oh, and not to keep sidetracking you from Batman, but I know that slutty teacher, blanking on her name.
Who?
The kind of slutty teacher, the like
In Persona 4?
yeah,
Okay.
the like lusty teacher,
Yeah.
the
I know who you're talking about. Can't remember her name, but I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I can't remember
Kashiwagi,
her
that's
name.
it.
Yeah. She was giving us a quest for animal slippers right when we were going to, like, right before plot happened and everything. And if we would have gotten the animal slippers for Kashiwagi,
Yeah, isn't that the
we
one that
would've-
gives you Chie's armor one?
Yes, I looked it up, and it looks professional wrestler-esque.
It feels very, I mean, like maybe 80s professional wrestler, yeah. Because it's got like big shoulder pauldrons, if I remember right.
Yeah, and it has like this vest with like a green,
That's not good. Darkness
like-
won't work.
tight-fitting, like not quite bra, but like
Corset?
I mean, it's a little bit more of a like tank. It's like a very short tank top, so it's like a tank top bra type of thing.
I know that when I was looking at them, I kept thinking that Yukiko's reminded me of like something I'd see out of She-Ra.
Take
I was looking at everybody's unique costumes, and I forget what Yukiko's looked like.
I feel like she has like a pink transparent cape on hers, if I'm remembering correctly.
more of them.
But it definitely felt like a She-Ra outfit, like an 80s She-Ra, not the remake.
Electricity.
Okay.
But yes, Batman. Penguin.
I believe it's She-Ra, not She-Ra.
I mean, I guess I'm just not pronouncing it the correct way. I know there's
Okay,
a dash
because-
in there, but I don't like
Yeah.
make a gap in my speech for it.
Yeah. For a second, I didn't quite know what you meant, but when you said like the 80s version, I'm like, oh, does he mean this?
Yeah. He-Man's girl version.
On you. Persona!
Were they at all?
Two enemies.
Brother and
Yeah.
sister.
Do this, please.
Oh, okay, but were they featured in each other's shows or
I
not?
don't know. I never watched enough of the old show to actually know that.
Senpai, that was so cool.
But, yeah, so, Penguin. The Penguin is a woman.
Senpai, too.
She also has this floating barge called the Iceberg where she puts on, like, shows and shit.
Okay.
Or even, like, cops go to and stuff, right? And, we find out that this version of the Penguin is basically in a fucking mafia war with another mafia character, Rupert Thorne.
Huh.
I know that Rupert Thorne is a
I heard
character
the
that
name.
exists. I know he's a character that exists in the show, or like in the series. I can't remember specifically like what his whole backstory is aside from just being like a fucking mob boss.
Okay.
Jason,
But it is basically a mob versus mob war between the Penguin and him. And she has been essentially blowing up his facilities lately.
Oh.
Turns out we find out how by the end of the episode. Because when everyone like has left, Batman shows up. Oh,
You'll resist to the end, won't you? Then I shall fight for the good of mankind with all of my strength. You are but a few pitted against the wishes of many. Your strength is truly astonishing. But you are the exceptions. You will reach the place where I am soon. Now, come.
so is the whole idea like, you want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Is that what is that the route we're going down here now?
Hurt pretty bad.
Probably.
Yeah, so we get to see what it is. By the way, on the top of the barge, we get to see a top hat and a fucking umbrella. Just, you know, casually up there on top of the barge as decoration.
Persona!
So during the fight with Batman and the Penguin, we see what that is. In fact, the top of that is a giant fucking cannon. Once you take away the top hat and
Give up now, okay?
umbrella drapery, it is a massive fuck-off cannon
Huh.
that she has been using to just fire off shots. And as Batman's fighting, as he manages to capture her, she manages to pull the trigger on the last shot, which is aimed at the police station where Gordon and the rest of the cops are at.
Oh, shit.
Also, I should point out, this version of the Penguin has 2 children, one of which she murders in this episode for betraying her. Just straight up lock him in the chest, throw him to the bottom of the river.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and the reason she's firing on the police station is that the other son has run to tattle to the cops.
Someone else's turn.
It got back up. Defeat it fast.
So, yeah!
Senpai, that was so cool.
Might be a female fucking, penguin, but holy shit, is this one way more ruthless. Holy shit!
And, the Minotaur thing had a rampage at this late in the game?
Yeah, we mentioned that before when you were looking at it, I think, on the last session, where I'm like, huh, it has rampage. That's weird.
Whoa, Chie-senpai. Defeat it.
I couldn't defeat it.
Someone else's turn.
So that's interesting. Clayface is interesting because he's not a giant monstrous fucking, version of the Thing.
Because I think in the Batman, he was roughly the size of an average human.
In animated series, he's like at least twice,
Senpai.
maybe not twice as tall, maybe like 1.5 times the size of a regular guy, but he's
Yeah.
also built like the Thing. You know, from Marvel.
Yeah.
Just more melty and clay-like. In this one,
Why did
he
you
is
guys get stuck?
in this one he is not that. He is straight up like regular person sized.
Huh.
Very interesting in that like his thing is less I have super
Yes.
clay powers and is more
72.
and is more like I can use this to just be a master of disguise. Ooh,
Huh.
nice. You turned around just in time.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yes.
Darkness won't work.
Tsunagi.
Another interesting one. So
Yes.
this is the guy that created or at least helped to create Harley Quinn. And he
Clayface
takes her
creates Harley Quinn.
No.
Senpai,
Tim
you're low on health.
Bruce
Be
Tim.
careful.
Okay. I knew that.
He takes her in a completely different direction. Like
Oh.
she never meets the Joker in this series yet.
Oh.
If there's more of it in the future, maybe. She has never met him, and she has already gone down the whole
Okay, it's
Harley Quinn route.
All right, let's do it.
Interesting.
Go!
And she stays true to her psychologist origin story. Like, the way Harley works is that she is a psychiatrist who has gotten fairly far up to the point where she does help out the police on occasion with profiling people. In this case, this includes Batman. They're trying to fucking capture Batman, and she's helping them at one point, being like, oh, hey, you know, here's this, and here's that. You know, like, profiling the guy.
No!
No money at all. You want to know how we're introduced to Harley in the first place?
Wait! Money 516, so I guess
You got something.
counteracted?
Did you get, like, a money card?
Yeah, I got
That's
money.
probably why.
Okay.
It probably got
so
rid of base money and then gave you whatever the percentage boost would have been.
Okay.
How do you think we meet Harley initially? Let's even go with not her villain version, but like her psychiatrist self.
Oh, that's
Batman is going into Arkham and she is talking to... She's analyzing him.
She does not work for Arkham at all.
Really?
She assists the police and people that have court-ordered like therapy, but she does not work for Arkham specifically.
Huh.
Come on! Persona!
So
She essentially has her own independent
You can win
practice.
this.
So then how would she come across? I would not know.
What if I told you Bruce Wayne had court-ordered therapy?
That's believable.
Wow, Natsu-kun, you defeated
The
two
episode starts off with somebody mocking the pearls in some art exhibit or something that Bruce is at, and mentioning something about being stupid enough to go down Crime Alley, and because of that, it sets him off and he punches the guy. And I'm assuming that leads to a lawsuit over assault and him having to go to therapy because of it. So that's where we meet Harleen Quinzel. And later when we get to the actual episode where she's the villain, we get to find out that she has been taking rich people and doing therapy for them,
Okay.
and eventually kidnapping them and through her psychology breaking them.
You need to watch your health.
There is
senpai.
a thing in the paper that tips Batman off, and it's that there is a rich dude, super selfish, who within the course of about 2 months has given away all of his wealth and then committed suicide.
Oh, does Harley have a Brooklyn accent?
It's slight, but it is there. It's very minor.
Okay.
It is not.
Because
It is nowhere near what her usual Brooklyn heavy, thick accent is, but there is a bit of it there.
Because I know in the Harley Quinn series, she does not have one at all, and it slightly
feels wrong,
upset me.
right? Yeah, it feels
Yeah, yeah.
wrong.
But then again, it's taking Harley in a new direction.
So is
But
this.
then, so there's nothing. Did I go by the door? I
Yeah,
did.
you did. You found it.
Oh. 75.
But yeah, so Harley has been kidnapping people, keeping them in cages, and mentally breaking them
Persona!
to the point where, like, they may as well be her henchmen now. Right? She will, like, the one dude, she is refusing to let him have sweets, and that has slowly mentally broken him down, on top of the fact that they've she's forcing him to wear baby outfits.
Wait, give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan.
Huh.
Like bringing him back to being a child and her being the mother.
Yes.
Is her costume at all different?
So Harley is thicker in this. She's not as like skinny and petite. She is thicker.
Someone finish
Um,
this one off.
And the outfit is similar, but it is rather than red and black, it's like a burnt orange and black.
Oh.
Throw down. Persona.
I also don't know what ethnicity Harley's supposed to be. It could be anywhere from white to like a mix.
Naoto-kun. Oh, this isn't good.
I have no idea. All I know is that she has a not white skin tone.
Oh.
Not that that matters, because this character is really good.
Good answer.
Okay.
Even more so because I don't know if you recall Renee Montoya at all. She was a bigger
No.
character in like the police station with Gordon. One of the cops that Gordon knew was a good like a good person. Among like the more seedier characters that were inside the police station.
Okay.
So Renee, Harleen, and Barbara all know each other
Okay.
and are friends with each other.
My life's in
None of them know that Harleen is Harley. So that makes it even more interesting when Barbara shows up to like figure out that something's wrong and realizes what's happening with Harley or Harleen. In fact, she literally saves Batman because he has been thrown into a chamber and gassed and the place has been set to explode.
Oh.
And Harley only turns around to come back because she notices Barbara's car is there. Like, on the road leading up to her place.
Okay.
Like, Harley, like, tries to get Barbara to leave, and she's not leaving without Batman. And it ends up being, like, right as the place explodes, and Harley ends up falling into, like, the ocean down below. Barbara ends up getting saved by, like, Batman with his grappling hook and shit.
I'm going to do this.
Ooh,
And then-
interesting, Boss Door.
I will go back so that I have so I can have access to the next floor.
Are you just gonna keep resetting the floor trying to get, like, hand or something, or?
I want one, or hopefully trying to get one so I could get at least something, because, like,
I mean, I'm surprised they haven't run into a single one up here.
yeah.
I thought for sure we'd find one on the way up, and we did not see any.
Yeah, and I am pretty sure I am decently set for the boss, but, like, I want that little extra nudge just in case.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, what do I have for you? Like, 310, that would be pretty good.
Uh-huh.
And,
Well, keep in mind,
Izanagi-
those stats on your weapon are specifically only meant for your regular attack, nothing else.
Yeah, and Izanagi has, like, 77 magic, 98 strength.
He's nearly
So-
max strength now.
So, that should be... you know what? Let's just do this, Next time on Persona 4 Golden, maybe we'll see if we could do one final fusion, and then we'll head into the final boss.
Yeah, all right.